This is me when I was a little girl, and this is the age where my story with scoliosis starts, and I would like to share with you some of the challenges that I faced along the ways. When I was born, I was diagnosed with neurofibromatosis, which is a genetic disorder that causes tumors to form along the nerves of your body. One of the first stages that I had was café spots and the freckling, which kind of made it look like little birthmarks. Here you can see on my stomach is where my skin starts to change, and as I get older, my skin will continue to change. I was only 4 years old when my parents noticed a difference with my back. My pediatrician at the time had referred us to a pediatric orthopedic specialist who diagnosed me with kyphosis and scoliosis, which are two different curvatures of the spine. At the time, bracing was no longer an option because my spine had bent to a 90-degree angle. So on December 8th of 1997, at the age of 4 years old, I had my first operation. I was told titanium rods and screws were going to be placed along my spine to help support it. After surgery, I spent some time in the ICU room where I got to meet Sean Marion from the Phoenix Suns. As I continued to grow, I was going to need to have more operations. So in 2000 and 2002, I had 2 surgeries to replace the hardware along my spine with longer ones to help me grow correctly. I asked if I could keep the ones that were left inside, and my doctor let me, which I thought was pretty cool. In November of 2007, I was 14 years old, and I had a doctor's appointment where my x-ray had shown that part of my rod had separated from my spine. We had the surgery to remove it, thinking that everything would be okay. And after surgery, a few weeks had gone by, and I was at school, and I can remember hearing a pop on the inside of my body. The one rod that was left inside had snapped and pinched my spinal cord, which caused me to lose complete feeling from the waist down. I was immediately admitted into the hospital, and I had to wait some time before I was able to have an operation. So in January of 2008, I had a surgery with a new surgeon who put 2 bigger rods and 2 bigger screws inside my back, because when I woke up, I wasn't even able to sit up straight. My parents and I weren't happy with the procedure and the way it made me look, but I had to spend some time in the hospital before I was able to have another operation. I was taking physical therapy, regaining the strength in my legs because I had to learn how to walk all over again. And finally, March of 2008, I was able to have my last spinal operation to correct what the last doctor had done. My doctor had put in smaller rods and smaller screws that best fit my back. And today, these are the titanium rods and screws that are holding my back together. Most of my life I've had scoliosis, and I lost most of my confidence at a very young age, and that's something I may never know how to regain. We live in a world where the female body is constantly judged for how it looks, and I was the worst judge to my own self. My biggest battle with my body image may be something I never overcome, because my spine is still curved in some places, and most of my body is uneven. One shoulder sits higher, and my skin has started to change. But like my tattoo says, every scar I have tells a story of pain and suffering, reminding me the past is real, which made me who I am today. Although there is no way to fully fix my scoliosis, it has been quite a journey, and it will continue as I get older. But I'm still growing, and I'm still learning to love my body for what it can do rather than the way it looks. I wouldn't wish this upon anyone, but I'm happy to say that I'm proud of my scars, because it's a reminder that I am a living, breathing, walking miracle, and I'm proud of who I am, because this is me.